anywhere, that everything's just crushed and like front window, everything. And my first thought, I'm like, Jackson. I'm like, man, he's in the front. Like, what? And I just throw myself over all the seats. I'm like, Jackson!
Ladies and gentlemen, first podcast being recorded in 2019 today. I'm super excited. We already had a podcast come out, but that was recorded in 2018. This is the first one of the new year, and we're going in strong. We're ready to get this party started. Today I have Mitchell Mullins coming in. He is a visual content creator. I connected with him back in October. We were exchanging through DMs. He had came through the content crib, the Bed Rudio. And we just kicked it for about an hour, got to sit down and just chop it up with him. Really started paying attention to his content ever since, seeing what he's been up to, seeing that he was on the road for 300 days in 2018. I was just like, you know what, I got to get this guy in. Originally from Tennessee, has been rocking a camera for a long time. I think ever since he was 11. He had a pretty traumatic car accident happen back in 2017, I want to say, him and his friend Jackson. It was a very life-threatening accident where essentially their van tumbled or rolled multiple times. His buddy had to be airlifted, and it completely changed both of their lives. Luckily, they both made it through it. They're healthy, they're breathing, they're doing great. Just from that moment, I can tell from his content that it still lives with him every day. He even has a tattoo on his arm that says "alive" with a line through it to remind him that maybe he shouldn't be alive because of that accident. We're gonna get into it. Young, go-getter, hustler, exactly what this podcast is all about. Mitchell Mullins in the podcast studio today. What's your favorite bearded man? Let's go. Put on the light, baby. Look at that. Damn, baby. Welcome, Mitchell Mullins. Let's go. Right now. You got a whole new system coming up. So if I can see you, brother. I'll see you at lunch, you know what I mean, dude? Kirk, Mitchell.
Dude, nice to meet you, man.
Both visual content creators.
We're gonna have to talk it up soon.
You guys can bro out more than we could possibly bro.
Man.
But yeah, he's been doing all my BTS, all my visuals since...
Every single one?
Almost all of them. Yeah, there's been another guy named Oz who's helped out a little bit, but he's done pretty much all of the BTS. That you can see that clearly operating. It's somebody that's like camera, it's usually him. So he's been a huge help to like documenting all this stuff.
That is amazing.
Yeah, man.
Wow, dude. Dude, I'm so excited.
I know, dude.
I'm so excited.
Literally connected in October, and now it's like, it's weird. It's crazy how the world kind of works.
Third time seeing you too. Like right after we met last time, it was like, 2 days later, like, alright, dude, I'll connect with you some other time, and then you show up, you're like, Bobbbaaaay, what's up?
Yeah, like the odds of that happening are just so like not high.
I know.
This is crazy. And then now third time's a charm.
Man, dude, I'm so ready today. We're bringing the game.
Dope.
Feeling good.
Dope.
Content's coming.
I know, 2019, it's a new year.
It feels different, man. 2019 feels good.
Yeah. There's nobody in Germany, so we're like the content.
You don't like pass by a house and you're like, oh, I bet that guy does podcasts. You're like, first time is here too. It's like, okay, and there's like a studio in your bedroom or something. Yeah.
That's the right now going into 2019. It's just taking all that stuff and just tripling it, quadrupling it, like double, like getting more guests and more
I love the content too that you've been putting out. Kind of the more like raw stuff.
Yeah.
Where like first I saw the one over break when it was just you at your house. You're like, what's up, sitting on your stairs. I was like, oh, there he is, just back at home. Like, I was like, he just wants to make content. Like, you know what's going on. I'm like, who just goes out on their step like to actually walk outside and sit outside? It's probably cold.
Yeah, it was, dude. It was
so I was like, why would he do that? He wants to make content. All the stuff you were putting out this past week or past couple days, like, you know, where your mindset was everything, like, it's so relatable, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know, us creators, like, going through that and just, like, it's a battle. Like, every day, you know, certain things, and it's like you come on top, some days you don't.
Yeah.
And it's like, you just got to grow from it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Purpose in the Youth podcast with your favorite bearded man, the one, the only, Bobbbaaaay. First podcast of 2019, the visual content creator himself, Mitchell Mullins. Welcome back to the content crib, my man.
Man. Dude, I cannot get over your intro.
You like that?
Yeah.
It's
Bobbbaaaay. Like level, and we'd landed right side up. Like, there's no glass anywhere. Everything's just crushed and, like, front window, everything. And my first thought, I'm like, Jackson, he's in the front. Like, what? And I just throw myself over all the seats. I'm like, Jackson! And I'd never heard my voice that deep. Like, it was just pure, like, terror, adrenaline, shock. Like literally within seconds, I had a hand on my shoulder. Pushed it aside. I said, don't worry, I got it from here. And in a moment, I'm just like, okay, like, what? You know, what is this? Like, what's even going on right now? Turns out, it was one of the top surgical nurses, or surgeons, at Aurora Medical. And she pulled over and ran across the interstate and was there. And
for somebody that's listening, hasn't found that passion, hasn't found that purpose just yet, what's the best 2 to 3 pieces of advice you'd give to them?
Man, just start experimenting. Try something, like, try sports. And, just make new friends. Go make connection. Like, shoot an Instagram DM to someone if you want to go shoot with someone. Yeah. If you want to, I don't know, maybe like photography, like, try making a video. Just switch your camera to video. Like, if you want to make music, just record something in GarageBand. Just do something. Yeah. And just do it and put it out there, and if it's bad, change it up. It doesn't matter. Like, find what you're passionate about. You know, we're talking about a lot of creativity stuff here, but, like, it could be anything. Like, if maybe you love talking to people that you don't know that. Maybe you're introverted. Give it a try. Just we regret the decisions that we didn't make, but we don't usually regret the ones that we did make. So, just go for it.
I love it. Mitchell Mullins, thank you so much, brother. Pleasure. We'll catch you guys next time.
See ya! Peace! Take your business to the next level if you don't put out your personal projects. Yeah. And it's like, because that's what everyone's like, oh, how do I get more business stuff? Put out your personal projects. No one cares about the video you made for the sock company. No, like, if you put out, like, all the work I've gotten, the big work, has been from personal projects. And they're like, oh, we like this video. So every time I put out a personal project, it takes the next level. It ends up being more money in my bank account for a client project. Yeah. How does that work?
Yeah, that's interesting. Just from the personal project.
It sounds very, like, reverse. Kind of, you think, oh, the more brand things I do, but, like, turning out to be the more personal things I do, and, like, not putting any ads on Instagram. Like, I hit up every day and come like, oh, let's do this. Put no ads on Instagram, but no ads on YouTube, and I'm going to keep it that way for quite a while. Yeah. I just want to hold my breath with it. Yeah. I don't need it. I don't need it. Like, I could live great till July right now. Yeah. I don't need that brand whatever. Yeah. And it just makes the brand stronger, too.
Down. 10 million times show up again.
Awesome, man. Thank you for coming out.
Every you too, brother.
Go up with your new apartment too.
Dude, yeah, it'll be on my story.
I can't wait. What's up? New apartment.
I'm in a new apartment. Check it out.
Dark outside. How'd that happen?
I know. That's the problem with the winter times is that it gets dark at like 5, 6 p.m.
Okay.
I know, it sucks.
Alright, dude.
Have a good night.
Peace.
Keep crushing.
Always.
Chase every second. Every single one. I don't want any excuses. Peace. That was a great first 2019 recorded podcast. I know we already dropped one to start off the year with Miles, but that was the first one we recorded in 2019. Great podcast. This guy is extremely talented. I think he's going to be a problem in the next couple of years. I just needed that podcast more and get back in the swing of things, get back to punching the bag, consistency, and we're just going to keep going. Your favorite bearded man, the one, the only Bobbbaaaay. See ya!